Hello, my name is James LaSorenza and I'm the founder of the Connecticut Summer Camp Fund that benefits children with muscular dystrophy. I have cerebral palsy, an entirely different disability than the children I help. Over the last 8 years, I've raised more than $110,000 to send children with muscular dystrophy, which is a group of neuromuscular diseases that attacks the heart, the lungs, and every muscle in the body, to a special summer camp sponsored by the Muscular Dystrophy Association. It's one of 80 that MDA runs throughout the country free of charge to these patients and their families. This year, I'm expanding my reach to the Jet Foundation for Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy's Camp Promise East in Hebron, Connecticut. And I know what you're thinking if you're watching this video and you're living in Texas or California. Why should I care about children in New York City, New Jersey, Connecticut, and New England at both of these camps? Well, because they're all our kids, if you think about it. We're all from the same cloth. We're all people living on this earth, all human. And every child deserves the right to go to a place every summer where they can be accepted as equals. And that's what camp does in both places for these kids. And the exciting thing about the Jet Foundation camp is that it takes children over the age of 17 and teaches them not just about everything that's at MDA summer camp, like horseback riding, fishing, canoeing, baseball, basketball, and the like, in an adaptive and accessible environment. But at Camp Promise, it also teaches them about relationships, job training. It's really a remarkable thing. I've seen it with my own eyes. MDA Camp and Camp Promise East from the Jet Foundation need my help, and because they need my help, they need your help too. You know, last year at MDA Camp in New York alone that I send my kids to, it cost over $100,000 just to sponsor 80 children for that week of fully accessible fun that they rely on, because it's not a luxury for them, it's a necessity. I went to a camp as a young boy, but it wasn't properly accessible and equipped with adaptive things that would make, doing things easier. And these camps are. They're 100% volunteer run, and they need your pledge. Any pledge. $1, $2, $5, that can of Coke or that Big Mac or that Starbucks venti latte that you were going to have. Well, these kids could really use that money. It does cost, on a national average, $800 to send a child with muscular dystrophy to a week of MDA camp, and about the same for a week at Camp Promise. But that's a national average. Here, in the New York, New Jersey, New England area, it actually costs double that. So I really sent about 50 kids to camp over the years, but that's great. I want to do more though, and I want to help children with more than 40 forms of muscular dystrophy have the time of their lives this summer. So I need your help, your $1, your $2, your $5, your $10. That's the way I've always done the fundraising, $1 at a time, and that's the way I'm going to continue to do it. Without your help, these kids still will go to camp, just not as many of them as I wish we could send, because we never turn a child away at either place. The more money you give, the more kids will go to camp. And if we fund both camps entirely by ourselves, then we can put money into the research that will eventually lead to a medical cure for these kids. In the meantime, camp is an inner cure for them, almost a spiritual cure, where they can bond and go horseback riding and play baseball and basketball and go fishing and do all the things that every other able-bodied child does so naturally and takes for granted. Please. I don't know how else to put it. I made a dream. I had a dream that I told my mother before she died from cancer 6 years ago. I said, Mom, I'm going to send all of the 80 children that the MDA camp can handle to camp one day. And I still believe in that dream, and I believe it's going to come true, and I believe I can send another 25 kids to Camp Promise in Connecticut, but only with your help. Please, visit the links on your screen on my website, mdactkids.org, and give whatever you can. I know that not many of you have even $10 to give me, let alone the $800 covers for a week of camp. But if we all pitch in together and give something, I'm sure that we can send more of these kids. And like I said, we'll never turn any of them away. They need this. Matter of fact, I need this. One day I hope your children never have to need this, but if they do, it'll be there. Do it for them. Do it for me. Do it for your kids, future generations. Do it for yourself. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.